What is up, Sagittarius? Welcome to your general timeless reading. My name's Jordyn. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Like, share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, helps the channel grow. Check out Patreon if you want access to the energy shift readings, moon cycle readings, and weekly Patreon only videos. I'm going to be starting a new series that will be replacing the monthly readings with a live Q&A about that series. That series is going to be posted on YouTube, and the live Q&A will be on Patreon. So go ahead, check that out. That's going to be going live in December or January. Not sure yet. And yeah, let's get into it. Sagittarius. What do I want to do for you, Sag? Let's do... I don't want to do Grand Lux Tarot for you. Why'd you make me yawn? Why are you making me yawn, huh? Let's see what's going on. Show me what I'm missing to see. Tower, okay. And the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, so we're breaking shit down and building it back up real quick. Okay, that's fine. Tower, Aries, Mars, Scorpio energy, Page of Pentacles, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I just heard resilience. This does not feel easy though. I feel like there's another person involved. They feel like a chaser. They feel like a chaser, like a knight, like Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands energy. They feel very chasey. It's making my solar up, like my middle chakras, like sacral, solar, heart. That's it, sacral, solar, heart. Like those three chakras, it's making them very uneasy. It's, yeah, Lovers in reverse. Makes sense. Because those are the relationship chakras. Your sacral rules relationship, the solar plexus rules the ego, and your personal power, and your heart chakra obviously is your emotions. That's funny. Lovers in reverse. Yeah. So like I said, it felt like a chasing energy. Someone, yeah. I don't like this. This feels weird. It's not that it feels bad. It's just, it feels abrupt. It feels very abrupt. Like this broke down and someone's like, no, this is not done. You thought it was done. We're not done here. No, we're not. And you're kind of like, if you'd like to rebuild, I'm open to it. It needs to be stable. They're like, okay, well, let's do it. It's like you have this very grounded, very calm energy, and they're like, come back here. It feels like it's two polar opposite energies going on. That's what I don't like about it. It's like somebody's trying to put a damn lasso around you, and you're like, hey, I don't do ropes. Maybe whips, but not ropes. That was a joke. Not very. Knight of Wands. There they are. Told you. It's, and energies can be reversed. If it's you who's kind of like, where's my person? Then it's you. But there's two very opposite energies. Somebody's like, I'd like things to move a little slower this time. If we're going to try again. Even if there wasn't an actual breakup, it's like this discussion of, hey, there's some things about this relationship, whether it's romantic or not, we need to fix. And somebody's like, okay, well, let's fix it. Let's go ahead and get started because like, I really want us to continue whatever it is that we have, whether it's a friendship or a business or a relationship. It feels romantic. It does, because it feels like somebody's just kind of like, I want to do things with you. I'll do whatever you want me to do as long as I can get some of that you got over there. And the other person is like, you ain't getting anything until I know that things are stable. What else we got for Sag? Who is this that flew over here? What do we got? The Magician. Okay. This feels like boundaries, which is a very strange energy for a magician. I actually feel like this is the Page of Pentacles standing in their power. I feel like this knight's getting irritated. This knight's going to get irritated because they're not accustomed to the persona that this page is now taking on. Whoever is the page, there's a pocket of the collective that sees court cards, page, knight, queen, king as like a hierarchy. It's not. There's no hierarchy to it. One is not better than the other. It just speaks to the kind of action that they're taking. Pages, yes, they can be students, but a page is also very discreet in their kind of communication. It's kind of like, hey, here's it's a kind of like a little offer. Whereas a knight is very forceful, and a queen is very regal, and a king is very, this is final. Okay. It also describes the form of their communication. Okay. So that's kind of where we're at in this. There's no hierarchy. Like, it's not like the knight is better than the page just because it goes page, knight, queen, king. Okay. Just to be clear. Because energetically they feel on the same playing ground. They do. They feel on the same level. This page and the magician are the same person. They're setting boundaries because they want a stable foundation. They're showing up as a page because the page is the beginning of a foundation. It's starting from scratch. They're like, hey, I want to learn how to create something stable with you. The page of pentacles, earth energy. Pentacles are something tangible. I want to build a new relationship, a new business, a new home, a new environment with you. And this person's very impulsive. Like, I'll do whatever you want as long as we can just F and be together. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll do whatever you want as long as we can fix this, or as long as I can get you in bed, you know, like they have like a different agenda almost, but they're willing to abide by these rules. They want instant gratification though. And that's why they're getting frustrated with the magician / page, is because this magician's setting boundaries. They're setting boundaries. Bottom of the deck. Yeah. Justice in reverse. There's the imbalance. They're on two different pages. No pun intended. I just literally pictured this knight going on top of another page, like a court card, because he got impatient. They're not going to do that, but okay. I'm not going to use this deck. I'm not feeling it. We need something practical. Practicality. Practicality. What do we got over here? Okay, let's do Tarot Illuminati. Yeah. This is my business deck. Okay. They're not forcing, but the boundary they're setting is saying, if you want to have this whatever kind of relationship with me, it needs to be something that I know is actually going to be worth my time, basically. This page magician does not want their time to be wasted. They want something serious. Let's look at Justice in reverse. It's Libra energy, Justice in reverse. Okay, for some reason they want me to mention that the magician for me as a reader is divine masculine energy. Divine masculine energy. Gemini, Virgo, mercurial energy, by the way. Let's look at Justice. They want me to go the magician. Yeah, Ace of Wands, exactly. And the magician in reverse. Okay. Right when I said they want me to go the magician, you got the Ace of Wands and the magician in reverse. Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's called the Alchemist in this particular deck, but it's the magician. The magician and the Ace of Wands. They're walking away from second guessing their power. That's why it's the old way of being, with the Alchemist in reverse, the magician in reverse. They're walking away from the old way of being. They're no longer doing that. They're no longer sacrificing their personal power for the sake of this Knight of Wands, or for the sake of whatever dynamic they're in with this Knight of Wands, for the relationship. They're honoring themselves. Let's look at Justice. Okay, no, we'll do Justice last. Let's look at the Tower. Let's look at the Tower. Yep, the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. Yeah, so this was definitely divinely guided transformation. This old foundation had to fall away because this person had to reclaim who they were. They had to reclaim their authentic self. They had to realize that they were either struggling with codependency, they were falling back into old ways of being that were not healthy, that were not stable, and they had to learn to set boundaries. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, beautiful. That's Jupiter energy. It's one more for the Tower. What is it? Yeah, King of Pentacles, very divine masculine. I get it now. Because for me as a reader, in order to become the Emperor, you have to be a King of Pentacles first. You're a King of Pentacles and then you're an Emperor. So it's just validation for me as a reader that this is referencing the Magician. Okay. Perfect. King of Pentacles. That's awesome. Because an Emperor is, by textbook definition in tarot, the divine masculine. Let's look at the Page of Pentacles. 8 of Cups in reverse, 8 of Swords, and oh wow, 8. Okay, and the Moon. So you have 2 8s and the Moon in reverse. 8s are the creator energy. It's a CEO energy. It's someone who's very good at business. It's someone who's very good at manifesting, bringing things into the tangible. I heard secret mindset. Okay. This person for a while has had the thought of walking away or changing direction of this relationship and has kept it to themselves or has been too scared to speak on it. They've had this for a while and they finally got to the point of overcoming their fear. 9 of Swords in reverse, because they were starting to see very clearly with the Moon in reverse that it was time to walk away from this way of being, because it was keeping them very much so chained, very much so. It was a self-imposed prison. The 8 of Swords is the self-imposed prison, but it's also, they were getting stuck in the mind's game, right? The fear, the anxiety, the pain, the limiting beliefs, the ego. The ego rules all those. Pain, fear, limiting beliefs, attachment, codependency, self-sacrifice, self-sabotage, all that is the ego. It's a trauma response. Let's look at the Lovers in reverse. King of Cups in reverse. Emotional immaturity is actually what this feels like to me. Typically, a King of Cups is somebody who's very intuitive, but they've shut down and they go into like this observer mode. This feels more so like emotional immaturity, and it feels like someone who's just chosen to be manipulative. It kind of feels like gaslighting for some reason. This feels like gaslighting for some reason. I don't like the feel of this king, and yeah. I feel like this is representing this Knight of Wands, actually. This feels like somebody, this feels like somebody who's just trying to get their way through this relationship. They're kind of steamrolling this Magician. And this Magician typically is a very in their power energy. But when it came to this relationship, they fell into a very, I wouldn't say weaker role. They were not working from their authentic self, though. Let's look at the Lovers in reverse. Four Swords. Four Swords in reverse is a card of isolation. It's not a card of true healing. It's a card of detachment. So this is like emotional detachment. I want to look at this Knight of Wands. Where did you go? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, they're willing to give whatever they need to give right now to keep this relationship, though. They're willing to invest now because they know they're at risk of losing it. And before they were getting with it. Yeah, 3 of Swords in reverse. Now they're willing to heal it. They're willing to invest to heal the relationship because it was not healthy before. I want one more on the Lovers. What's the reality of this relationship? You have 2 cards up right here. Yeah, Queen of Wands in reverse and the 8 of Wands. I'm not going to take all of these. Yeah. So this is, Queen of Wands is a master manipulator to me when it's in reverse. And so it's kind of just more validation that this person was really good at manipulating and maybe even shutting down when they didn't get their way. And the Eight of Wands is kind of the moving on from that, getting away from that kind of behavior. With the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, let me hold up the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Wands for you. With the Six of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, it's restoring that balance to the relationship, the equal give and take, emotionally, materially, energetically, to heal the situation. This Knight's willing to do what they need to. Yep, Tower, bottom of the deck, to go through that transformation so they can restore balance. Let's look at the I almost said the Six of Pentacles. Let's look at the Justice card and the overall for Sagittarius. Where's Justice here? I'm not going to take all that, but I'll take the Seven of Cups that was on top. It was a lot of distortion. That's what that is. And the Page of Wands, yeah. And then we have the Nine of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so we're dropping all the illusion. We're dropping the distortion that's coming from a very Page of Wands is kind of like childlike energy. It's almost like this knight or the other person involved was working from like a very immature energy. And we're moving towards the Nine of Cups, the hope and wish fulfillment, right? We're moving towards a place. Oh, beautiful. Underneath it, we have the Six of Cups in reverse, right? I say beautiful because this is representing the past, right? We're recognizing that the past was imbalanced and we're moving towards the Nine of Cups, which is the happiness. Beautiful. And underneath it is the Four of Wands. Yeah. We're letting go of the past and moving towards a very stable foundation. That's going to be a very long-term commitment. I like this. I like this a lot because it's recognizing that what was going on in the past was manipulative, was not healthy, wasn't balanced, was not an equal exchange of energy. And it's having that conversation of, hey, we need boundaries. We need to have an equal exchange of emotional, mental, spiritual, financial, whatever between us in order for us to both be fulfilled on all levels. Okay, working towards the Ten of Cups, not quite there yet, but very nice. Very, very nice. I like it. Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. If you want a personal reading or Reiki session, go ahead, book it down below. I love you. Like, share, subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel grow. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.